here's the deal. I've got some friends. They call themselves John Brown's Army. We're gonna go meet up with them. I can get you in with us. If you're interested. And I'm thinking you just might be.
I have to make this quick, Sam. Before you get inside the JBA compound and their ECM fuzzes the transceiver in your jaw, you are to gather information and provide access. I need you to put a back door into their servers and a bug on their main comm antenna. Other than that, do what you have to do to keep from getting caught. Lambert out.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Splinter Cell Double Agent for the 360. This is Mission 3, JBA Headquarters, Part 1. Undercover Guidelines.
Follow me, Sam. Welcome to your new home. Most of the compound's off limits until Emile Dufresne, that's the boss, signs off on it. But I can at least take you to your quarters and show you around.
Got it.
Anderson, Sully, get over here and help escort the fresh meat.
Welcome back, Washington. Who's your little prison friend?
This is Sam Fisher. He helped bust me out. He's gonna be just fine.
All right, Fisher. Just don't screw up. You and I won't have any problems. You got it?
Got it.
Follow me, Sam. You'll be bunking in here, Sam. Hope you don't snore.
Golden, what the hell are you doing here? Get back to your post, or you'll end up in the furnace. You got that?
Sorry, sir.
Fisher, you're with me. Come along.
Catch you later. I was supposed to be in the server room 5 minutes ago anyway.
What do you want me to do?
Die. But that's not an option.
Listen, Moose.
It's Moss. Get it right or pay the price. Just shut up and follow me. Emile says to see if you'll be useful in the field. We're gonna need a safecracker. Complete the training course, open the safe at the end. There's one in there. Think you can handle that? Now when I get back, I expect the safe to be open and you to be here. Got it?
Got it.
Alright, so this is where the mission kind of branches off. You can do these in any order that you want. The timer is specifically for the training course. You have 24 minutes to complete that. However, you have 24 minutes to complete all the other objectives, so I just headed over to the firing range. And you want to be able to get 75 here. So just aim right down the middle and you should be good. You want to make sure each shot counts. If you reload, it will reset your score. So try to make sure you're pretty precise. The targets that move slow or stop are probably the ones that you want to go for, but just stay in the middle. And you should be fine. You want to try to hit the bullseye, as each one in the middle gives you 5 points. Anything outside of that would be like a 1 or 3 points. That one just moves a little bit too fast. Make sure you hold LT to hold your breath. It will steady your shot so you're not moving around. And you can aim at the precise area that you want to shoot at.
shoot like that, the Marines? I'm just glad you're on our side.
So now you can do this in any route you want. I have yet to complete the training course, but you can complete that first if you want to. I find these objectives, like the second objective here, which is bug the antenna. Here you can only walk, so you cannot crouch till you get to a certain point.
And we get to weld it back together. At least we're almost done. Hallelujah.
Wait until that guy gets done talking and he turns around, you should be good to go. You want to walk slow here, and then crouch right there, you should be good. So, you can only crouch in restricted areas. So, you want to wait on this guy. And you can go ahead and move on. Move up.
Boss here, how's everything looking? Sure about that? We just got a new variable in the equation. If anything changes, you let me know.
This guy here can be tricky. You just want to wait on his pattern. You should be fine. If you're playing on hard difficulty, the enemies can hear really good, so you want to be very precise in how you move and everything. One thing to note is when you complete an objective, it will give you a checkpoint. So. So now you can see where all these guys are. You want to wait as the other guy is coming back around this way. If you move, he will spot you. And you don't want to complete an objective and then, you know, get caught. So just wait for him to move forward a little bit. Go ahead and move forward. You want to make it down here before he turns around. He will see you. And once you're back down here, you should be fine. Now we're going to move on to the next objective, which is upload hack into their communication systems on the computer. So when you come over this way, you definitely want to shut the light off. There is a guy over here, so
Bloody hell, where did I leave that screwdriver? There it is. I better get back in there.
now you can crouch. Make your way over to this side against the wall. If there is a camera and there's a guy right there, do not move. He is turning around. Just wait for him and you should be fine. Now you can go ahead and move forward. And get up against this wall here behind the door. Jamie's going to be coming through here. And then when he leaves, you can go ahead and move forward.
Look, jackass, next time you don't call me until you're ready. When I get back, either your server is up and running or I bring a meal down here. Dumbasses.
So what do you do?
Go ahead and close the door. There is a hatch over here. Or you could get up against that wall right there. It's up to you.
Part of the procedure.
I recommend taking the hatch.
Not all of them. I mean, it seemed pretty obvious.
Obvious my ass. Next
Get up
time
against
you
the
do
wall,
what I
and you
got
want to
before
stop right
you
here.
do anything else. Well, that's just great, isn't it? Now go set up the diagnostic suite and hurry.
So this guy's going to leave, which will give us time to complete this objective here. Now he's going to stop and say something.
What was that?
He notices that that's open, but he's not going to do anything. He's just going to continue
It
on.
was going just fine until Washington showed up. Always the same. It's perfect until somebody decides to check up on you.
Make sure you move slow. He can hear you and he can spot you since there is light down here.
Do my job.
And go ahead and upload the Trojan to their server. So continuing on here, you want to be very quiet. This guy can hear you since you are in the hard difficulty. Sometimes when you open up this cabinet, this is a objective that you have to do. He can hear you, so you want to be very, very careful. If he does, just restart the checkpoint and you'll be fine. But for some reason, when you open that up, he can hear you, even if you did everything correctly. So now that you finish this section here, this objective, we're going to make our way out. Make sure you go the same way that you came through here, which is up against this wall, so the camera there does not spot you. And once you made it through this area, you should be perfectly fine. Go ahead and open up this door. And then when you walk through this here, you're going to just stand up because you cannot crouch since you're not in a restricted area. This guy will be coming back through here, but you should have enough time to get through. So this next one up ahead is Enrica. So you're just going to get the medical profiles here.
I'm Enrica. I'd love to chat, but I'm a little busy. You've managed to impress Emil with your credentials, though. He's going to ask you to hijack a supertanker for him. Come back another time, please. Duty calls.
So when she goes in this room, there is a pesky guy that does patrol out here. You can't shut this door, but you have to turn this light off. So if he's not anywhere in the vicinity, you should be fine. Just go ahead and turn this light off, and you should be good. She is sitting at a computer. So just be very, very slow when you make it in here. She can hear you sometimes. Go ahead and get the JBA medical profiles, and you have completed pretty much those objectives as well. So we've done all the NSA objectives. Now we have to complete the last JBA objective. Depending on what order you've done these in, it would be the first one, which would be the training course. So we have 13 minutes to do so. And once you get around here, you can go ahead and crouch. And if you hit these lasers, it doesn't penalize you. You just have to get through the course before this timer runs out. So once the lasers are done, go ahead and move forward. You can go through the door there. You do have to lockpick it, or you could just climb this pipe. And it just make it a lot easier for you. It's really up to you how you want to complete these. You can do the training course first. You could do the shooting range first. It's really up to you how you want to go about these objectives once the timer starts. Just go ahead and make your way down here. Now, this environment in this version of the 360, enemies are always moving about, so you know they could come through at any time, or they could take longer to come through. Now, this objective here, even though you complete it, it all depends on whether or not Moss comes back in a certain time, or as Sam calls him, Moose. But you want to wait until you're done with all these. When he comes back, that's when this timer will stop. So he won't come back until you've actually completed this course. So you have plenty enough time to do so. Now you can go the top route or the bottom route. It is totally up to you. However, I'm going to go the top route, and then I'm going to finish just through the bottom route, and you should be fine. Same thing here. There's a laser at the top, so make sure you look before you go ahead and jump up. If you're fast enough, you should be able to get back down, as it doesn't move too fast. So you have enough time to complete this. Now, for most of you up ahead, you may have a hard time with the opening the safe, which is probably going to take up a little bit of your time. So when I was going through this, I had a little bit of a hard time here opening up the safe. You have to be very precise, or you have to go through and do it again. But you should be able to get it the first time around. Once you do that, you've completed this objective and you're done with the training course. You've completed all the objectives. And now you just got to wait on Moss to return. Now, he could be coming through here. It just kind of depends on where he is. And at this point in time, I was starting to get a little impatient because even though there's like 9 minutes on this, he was taking a while to get here. So basically, I was like, where is he at? But he's actually coming up here now. So all he's going to do is basically follow you back here and say, oh, don't keep me waiting. But technically, he kept us waiting. So kind of like what he says doesn't make any sense. Also, as another thing I do want to stress here is that once he comes back here and he's done with this and says, oh, let's see if you can handle this task. This next task is mandatory. If you don't follow him or go ahead of him, it will cause a loss in trust, so you have to do what he does.
The longer you make me wait, the less I like you. You know that? Now let's see if you're worth waiting for. Not bad. Now let's see how you handle something a little tougher. Come on.
It's funny how he tells you to go, but then he just stands there. So you want to just kind of keep up with him. Now, I will tell you that this next objective here is basically mandatory. You are going to have a fail, and it's really up to you what you decide here.
Sam Fisher, glad you're here. I was getting a little tired. I'd like you to meet Cole Yeager. You might recognize him as the pilot from the news helicopter that Jamie was stupid enough to bring here. Here you go.
What do you want me to do with this?
What do you think?
So you have a choice: kill Yeager or don't kill Cole Yeager.
Oh, decision.
You can tell it. This is telling you it's going to be the even way, and this way is not going to be even. It's up to you, really, what you want to do. This doesn't affect your rating, so it's up to you. But I just couldn't kill the guy because Sam's a good guy, and he doesn't kill somebody who's innocent, in my personal opinion.
Jamie.
So that's not on us, since we did not kill him.
Sorry. Sorry.
Uh-huh. That's what you should have done.
Enrica mentioned something about a super tanker.
Did she? Okay, I'll give you one chance to prove yourself. Your flight leaves in 30 minutes.
Where am I going?
You'll find out when you get there.
Mission complete. Now, realistically, Sam would have probably killed him, but either way you choose here, you're going to have a completed or fail, but it doesn't affect your rating. I just want anybody who's watching this to know that. The profile objectives, we did all that stuff, and we pretty much did kind of everything for the NSA here. But we unlocked a lot of stuff, and we completed all the objectives like we were supposed to, and you should get that 100%. And I'll see you guys on the next one.